Hey everybody, welcome back to Retro Rewind, and today I just got something in the mail. Where did I put it? No. Oh. Starfox. Let's get this over with.
If I want to be completely honest, I love Star Fox, and for good reason. The levels are fun, the graphics for their time are incredible, and it includes some of the coolest things to come out of the Super Nintendo. Before we get any deeper, I want to talk about the graphics. Because the SNES was only a 16-bit system, it really couldn't display 3D graphics all too well. So, Nintendo created a chip for the system called the Super FX chip, which could render near 32-bit graphics. Other games like Stunt Race FX, Yoshi's Island, and the SNES version of Doom all use the chip, equally making the most of it. It's still amazing even today how a game like Star Fox can run on this system, but that's another thing. The name. You see, in other countries like Europe, they couldn't call Star Fox Star Fox, due to a German company named starfox.
Yeah, you see how that could be confusing? Neither do I.
So, because of this, they had to change the name to Starwing in basically everywhere that wasn't North America. The same thing happened with Star Fox 64, where they called the game the Lilac Wars. Honestly, I don't hate the name. Sure, Star Fox to me seems more iconic, but the Lilac Wars just sounds a lot cooler. Now, let's talk about the gameplay itself for a second. One of the first games I noticed with the game was during the first level, where the game is running nice and smooth and out of absolutely nowhere, the boss comes on the screen and the frame rate drops drastically and it goes from like 60 to 14 in a second, like what the heck? Now, past the inconsistent frame rate, the game is really fun, changing gameplay styles level after level. Level 1 has a really cool behind the ship shot, which has become standard in quote-unquote space games today. And level 2 has a cockpit view, which for some reason really makes me think of the dogfight scenes from Star Wars A New Hope. I really love this game, and obviously a lot of other people did too. That's why Nintendo is making a sequel to Star Fox, appropriately titled Star Fox 2. The game was actually released in 1996, which coincidentally was the same year that the N64 released, and also the same year that the Virtual Boy was discontinued.
So, when we whine about the Virtual Boy getting canceled, it's you who's to blame!
So, they decided to cancel a nearly fully finished game and release the new game on the N64 to take its place. Thanks, Nintendo! For the longest time, the game was lost, some prototypes being leaked online, yet they were very unfinished. However, when the Nintendo Giga Leak happened, the beta files for Star Fox 2 were also found deep within Nintendo's files. Now, of course, the game was officially released by Nintendo when the SNES Classic Edition was released as an unlockable by beating the first level in Star Fox, and then also released on the Nintendo Switch Online in December of 2019. But it was also really cool to see all these beta versions these years later, especially when we know that Nintendo would rather die before giving us these files.
So Star Fox is really one of the coolest games on the NES. With its graphics, gameplay, and impact on the SNES community, it's no wonder that this game is revered as one of the SNES all-time greats. Well, that's all we got for today. Stay safe, stay warm, stay watching, and stay retro. We'll catch you guys on the next level.